Welcome to my channel. We're going to go ahead and pull overall energy for your reading today. And you've got adventure. Some of you may be starting a new adventure soon if you're planning on traveling. If you're contemplating traveling, that is going to be happening for you. Feel like there we go, an alignment. Adventure says be open to new experiences, and alignment says you can do hard things. I feel like there are some changes coming into your life where you're going to be forced to kind of see things from a different perspective or view than you normally would. You may be doing things that are outside of your comfort zone, but you're not going to be very opposed to it, at least not in the very beginning. And the reason I say that is because with the alignment card, I'm getting an energy like you're usually pretty hesitant when it comes to changing your routines, your norms, um, but you're going to be open to doing new activities, new changes in your life. Some of you may be taking up a new hobby. And so this is something that's out of your norm. I do feel like someone's taking up some sort of shift in the way they think, in the way they act, in the way they have been living their life. And because of that, you're going to find a lot of things opening and aligning for you simply because you're open to it now. For some of you, I do feel like there is a trip coming up that you may be finding yourself doing things that are out of the norm. I'm getting scuba diving for some. I do feel like there's some sort of water activity that you normally wouldn't. I feel like there's someone who doesn't know how to swim and is going to be hesitant, but still will try it. So if you're planning a trip where some sort of a water activity is planned, know that you will carry out that new adventure activity that you normally would not have on this trip. In lieu of that, I do feel like there is something coming into your life that you are embracing that you normally wouldn't embrace. So we're going to get some tarot cards to see what exactly is it that we're talking about. Spirit angel guides, please clarify this new adventure and the line coming in. Let's see. Angel guides giving messages. All right, let's see. You've got the Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, and more, the World. One more, thank you, and the Hermit. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. Heavy Virgo energy, actually. I do feel like this is something, there's someone coming in to your life that it's like you want to give this connection a new clean slate, but you have something from a previous connection that you're holding on to. It's either some sort of hesitation, some sort of reservation for some. I just feel like there's something that's keeping you up at night that you can't seem to shake off. But with the World card here and the Six of Cup, this connection is going to show you that not everyone is the same and that you need to learn to embrace the changes that are coming your way when it comes to this connection as well. For some of you, I do see like there is some sort of move. I do see that there's a new uh move for you. Some of you, I can see you moving into a home. This home is away from, it's almost like remote. Like I feel like there's remote. You do have an ancestor that comes to visit you at night and is trying to give you some sort of enlightenment. So if you're receiving downloads or you're getting messages in your dreams, pay attention to those. If you tend to work a lot, or lately you just been losing sleep because you have a lot of things on your mind regarding work, you need to get some rest. I do feel like some of you are struggling to sleep because there's a lot on your mind. But I do see that there are new opportunities coming your way. At work, you may have some shifts in positions. Could be either a new leadership role being offered to you or new position in another department that you've been eyeing. I feel like that's going to go in your favor if you've interviewed or you'll be called in for an interview here soon. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. I'm hearing migraines. If you're dealing with migraines, take care of that. Have yourself checked, please. Yeah, some of you are really, really in your head about finances. But things are gonna, you have ancestors that are looking out for you. So just know that whatever headaches you have or heartaches that you have regarding your finances, um, that's gonna be solved soon. I definitely see some sort of upgrade either in your employment. You're either going to get a promotion, you're being looked into to oversee a team. I definitely see some sort, you're coming into your power. If you are looking into a higher role, that's definitely coming into your favor here soon. But I do feel like you lose sleep over you just have a lot of anxiety when it comes to this. The uncertainty is really what has you on pins and needles. You may have competition that you're worried about, but you shouldn't worry about it. You shouldn't worry about it. Be confident. I see that coming in your favor. All right, with the Six of Cups, you've got Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Two aces accompanied. There's definitely a connection coming in that is going to be very different from your usual type. I feel like this person coming in is going to have a their communication skills and the level of empathy and love that they're going to show you is very different from what you're used to. Okay, like I do feel like there is something coming in that is going to blow you away. You're going to feel you're going to feel very almost childlike and safe in the arms of this person. You either met this person. I'm getting water signs, so I have water sign and then I have air signs here, so it could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and then air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So take it as it resonates. Signs really doesn't matter. I feel like the energy and the connection is what's going to speak for you. when it comes to this new connection coming in. If you're already in a connection, your connection's going to strengthen. I do feel like there has been a bit of tension for those of you who are in a connection. I feel like there was some tension regarding some finances or money, but that's going to calm itself down. You guys will work through that. I do feel like there is some sort of new beginning, a new shift, either in your mindset or in your communication skills with this person. For those of you who are single, there is definitely coming in. There's a connection coming in. You may meet them in a trip. You may be going on a trip. I hear cruise. You could be going to a cruise soon. You might meet someone there that's going to just shift the entire the way you think when it comes to relationships. Yeah, see here, you've got the hangman with this world card. The world card is new beginnings, right? The world card speaks on starting over, new beginnings, your celebrations, your accomplishments, completions. Again, I feel like in your finances are going to be improving here in the next few months for you. Your relationships are going to improve. With the world card, here's only confirmation, and then you're also getting the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. So you're going to start seeing things. I think mindset is everything for you. I feel like you're a person who blocks themselves if things don't go their way, and you're going to be really working on that, or you're already working on shifting how you think. I feel like you've done the work. You're coming out of hibernation mode, and you're really putting in the work on yourself. You're loving yourself more. Therefore, by loving yourself more, you're projecting that to others, and these new connections you're going to be making, and shifting that mindset is going to be everything for you. Once you shift the mindset, everything's going to fall into place, and you're already doing the work for that. Spirit, please clear me clarifications on the Hermit card. With this Hermit card, like I said, you might be dealing with a Virgo as well. But with the Hermit card, I feel like, the Hermit card, he's using his lantern to light the path that he's walking, right? And so without that light, which in this case would be your mindset, right? You're turning on your mind, you're turning your mindset so things can come in your favor. Practice the law of attraction. I'm hearing that, okay? You've got the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands tells me that you've been working. Again, this is just confirming that you've been working on yourself, and you're making sure that no one comes in and shifts that mindset that you have. With the Knight of Wands, he is one of the knights that really pays attention, right? And he's concentrating on what he does. He's not fast. He's very calculated, very intentional. And so I feel like you are being intentional in the things that you're doing. Anything you're going to put your mind to, you're going to be intentional with, and you're going to put in the work. But you're also going to protect yourself, and you're going to protect your heart. And so anyone that comes in must be an asset, cannot be a liability. And I think that's where your mindset is shifting, where you're no longer allowing anyone to come in and skew your thought process and the way your goals and where you want to go with your life plans, with your decisions. I feel like some of you are just really making sure that the person that comes into your life, or that your life in general, is heading in the way that you see it, versus doing something for others, where I'm feeling like that's where you used to be. And when you do that, everything will align and your adventures begin. Let's do a final spread here. Spirit, give me messages, final messages. See where we're going. King of Swords. So your communication, again, you're going to be working on that. You might be, you might even have, you've got the King of Swords, the Two of Discs, and the Prince of Swords. You are really, really honing in on your communication. You're really not putting up with anyone's shit, honestly. You're not. Your communication skills have massively improved. I feel like someone was really, you really watched what you said so that you can protect, so that you can avoid confrontation. But I don't think you're there anymore. You're at a point in your life where you're no longer going to give a fuck about what anybody thinks about you, and you're going to speak your mind, and you are going to put conditions. Okay, anyone coming in is going to have to deal with your conditions, your goals, where you're headed, and be on the same boat. I feel like you're just not putting up with anyone's crap anymore. You're not. You're coming into your power, and you've done the work. Like I feel like you're coming out of your hermit mode. Okay? You're coming out of your hermit mode. You are coming out of that shell that you were in. You were in a period of self-reflection, and you're coming out of that. But you're coming out very motivated and very with your mind made up on what it is that you want and what your goals are going to be and what you're focusing on. And unless people are on the same boat as you, you're really not going to bend or break or change where you're headed and your vision as to where you're going to be. Let me get an oracle card and we'll go ahead and wrap up the reading. Let's see. We'll close out the reading with an affirmation card. See what message you can get. Spirit, send me a message. Close out the reading. Okay, so you got two. You got options and you have gratitude. See what I'm saying? You're going to have to make choices as to who and when people come into your life and their position in it. You're no longer sacrificing your happiness for anything. And you're going to be very grateful. Okay, let's see what this say. Options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's paths, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. So, options. You no longer succumb to limited views. You play the cards how you want them. Make your choice and don't let anyone skew your thought process and your goals and where you're going. Gratitude. Today I'm grateful for all of the things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. So you have full control. And these are meant to be fun and lighthearted, but they make so much sense. You have the choice to be grateful on anything and everything that comes into your life. You also have the choice to sulk. But considering all of the cards I see here, You are in full alignment to make yourself happy, and you deserve it. If you liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up, share my video, so help me grow. And until next time, thanks for watching.